Singapore's embassy in Washington, D.C. has reached out to the U.S. Department of State and Department of Homeland Security after the Trump administration revoked Harvard University's Student and Exchange Visitor Program certification. The move, announced on 22 May 2025, blocks Harvard from enrolling new international students and threatens the status of current foreign enrollees. The Singapore Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it is monitoring the potential academic impact on Singaporean students, as per reported by state media CNA. According to Harvard's enrollment data, 151 Singaporeans are currently studying at the institution. This number includes 12 recipients of the Public Service Commission Scholarship, a prestigious Singapore government award for future public sector leaders. On 23 May 2025, U.S. District Court Judge Alison Burroughs issued a 2-week restraining order against the directive, granting Harvard a temporary reprieve while the court examines the legality of the federal action. Harvard had sued the Trump administration, calling the revocation unconstitutional and retaliatory. The university claimed that over 7,000 visa holders faced deportation, with international admissions potentially halted for at least 2 years. If implemented, this directive would erase a quarter of Harvard's student body, the university said in its lawsuit. Judge Burroughs agreed that the university could suffer irreparable harm if the government's action proceeded before a hearing. The DHS justified the policy by accusing Harvard of harboring anti-American, pro-terrorist agitators and colluding with the Chinese Communist Party. However, it has released no public evidence to support these claims. In response, Harvard denied any wrongdoing, asserting that its policies promote academic freedom and uphold campus security. The Singapore's MFA has advised affected students to stay in contact with Harvard's International Student Services for updates. A spokesperson added that the MFA's consular department and the Singapore Global Network have created a group communication channel for affected students. Singaporean students at Harvard can register online to join the channel. The Singapore ambassador in Washington, D.C. is scheduled to host a virtual town hall for the students on 30 May. More information will be shared with those registered. Most Harvard students concluded their semester last week, and many international students, including Singaporeans, have returned home for the summer break. Some students shared they were deeply concerned about not being allowed to re-enter the U.S. and uncertain about the implications in the weeks ahead. Harvard currently hosts about 6,800 international students, most enrolled in graduate-level programs. The administration said the policy's impact would be immediate and devastating. Tensions between the Trump administration and Harvard have been building over months. Officials demanded that the university alter its admissions practices and provide disciplinary records for foreign students. One contentious issue has been anti-Semitism on campus. The White House cited this, along with alleged Chinese military ties, as justifications for its action. White House spokeswoman Abigail Jackson criticized the court ruling, stating it undermined national security and executive authority. Meanwhile, Harvard has implemented initiatives over the past 18 months to improve governance and transparency in response to concerns over anti-Semitism. According to Harvard, the university already submitted thousands of data points about its students, but received no clarification from DHS on what was deemed insufficient. A significant share of Harvard's foreign student population, 20% in 2024, was from China, a statistic that has drawn scrutiny from lawmakers concerned about foreign influence. The legal hearing to determine the fate of the directive is expected to proceed later this week.